As Jets fans decide who to keep, not keep, fire, not fire, it turns out some folks might not want to be here. Well, hello again, Jets fans. Here we are, back to talk about the ever-destructing New York Jets. Hey, what are you going to do? I'm GreenBean. I'm glad that you're here. It's kind of a comfort zone, is it not at this point? Seriously. I mean, we had such high hopes for this season. As a matter of fact, it looked like the season was just built for us to get just the sweetest berry juice ever, playing all kinds of ex-quarterbacks. You got the Zach Wilson Broncos. Granted, he wasn't starting, but he was there. You get to play them. Then you get to play Sam Darnold starting for the Vikings. Then it looked like Joe Flacco might even be on the playing for the Colts, but he was still there. And then next week we're going to play Geno Smith. It was like a revenge tour. So far, no revenge, just more salt on the wound, as they say. But more to come, I'm sure. We still have 6 weeks of potential embarrassment left. Before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys about the amazing offer from the one and only BetUS, offering GreenBean viewers a 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. All you have to do is use the promo code YouTube150 and it's yours. Not only that, your next two deposits will get a 125% bonus on your deposits up to $2,000. What better place to get some extra capital to make your wagers America's favorite sportsbook, BetUS. Thank you for sponsoring the video. So, guys, we're all looking at this thing, right? Now, we fired our head coach. Did we like it? Did we like it? I get the attempt, right? I get it. But in hindsight, maybe not so good, right? Now we got a GM who's just like, hey, man, you're firing people. You're telling me what I can and can't do. He's just hanging out. We saw it in his press conference. He said, I serve at the pleasure of the owner. Fantastic. Dead man walking, so he fires him. Now we look at the next guy, not Jeff Ulbricht, right? The real guy, Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback that we traded for 2 years ago, saw 4 plays of in 2023. And this year we were all ready for our revenge on the world. And he's not looking so good. Fair? You can look at statistics, and you can say he's going to be 3,700 yards. He's on pace for 26 touchdowns and 12 picks. Great. And I thought, as many did, that would be plenty. Plenty. All we need is 3,700 yards. Shit, we haven't seen that but once in 20 friggin' years or so, whatever it is. So, he's going to get the stats, but he's not looking good. He's looking indecisive. He's looking tentative. Looking inaccurate, and we're not winning games. Okay? So now we're wondering, do we cut him and eat the whole cap hit? It's going to be a whole big batch of money that we lose on the cap. Do we keep him and try to run it back? And what will we do? Well, the report that came out recently insinuates that Aaron Rodgers does want to play in 2025, but it's probably not with the Jets. The rumor is that the relationship between Woody and Aaron Rodgers has soured, been strained, I think the words used in the article. Strained was the word. Strained relation. Now, I find that hard to believe. The fact that Woody's on a tirade and fired both Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas at separate times before the season ended, what gives you the impression that he has a strained relationship with anybody in the house, huh? Right? The relationship is he's doing what he's going to do. I don't know if it's right or wrong at this point. It looks crazy, that much I'll say. I don't necessarily agree with it at this point, but he's the owner. He's going to do what he's going to do. What is the impact on everybody else, but namely Aaron Rodgers? So we're looking at a situation where Aaron Rodgers might not want to be here. Well, too bad, buddy. You're under contract. If that is the way it's going to go, we'll just hold you. But I mean, do you want to get into that whole thing? He's on McAfee. He's telling everybody secrets. He's telling people's bathroom habits. I mean, who knows what this guy will say. on his weekly show or the myriad podcasts and interviews that he's liable to do. So it's an interesting thing, man. I don't know. I mean, let's say this. At least half of Jetnation is wanting to see just a full ripping off of the Band-Aid, right? Clean it. Enough. Because if Aaron Rodgers is unhappy here, a lot of this is his making. The offensive staff, some of the players. Even last year, we had even more of the players that he wanted. So, like, where are we with this at this point? You know, you didn't like this guy. We traded Mike Williams. We got this guy. You can't seem to hit him consistently. We got your offensive coordinator. He's a complete joke, and he's been relegated to snack bar duty or whatever the hell he does now. He walks around. Anybody want some apples, potato chips? I don't know what Hackett does anymore. He's technically, the offensive coordinator by title, but he hasn't been doing that. So these are his guys. This is his making. So if he doesn't like it here, if he's soured on it here, I mean, a lot of it can be bounced right back to him, but that doesn't matter. If he's unhappy, he's unhappy. If he wants to go, he wants to go. Again, then we have a contract thing to take a look at and see where that all ends up. Either way, guys, 6 weeks left in this season, and it looks like it's just getting started. The drama has only just begun. The clown car's still rounding the corner. You can only hear the horns. We haven't even seen the clowns getting out yet and how many are really in that son of a bitch. So we'll see. But let me know in the comments. If Aaron Rodgers wants to come back, is that what you want? Would you like to see him go play somewhere else and be great? That's our biggest fear. Oh, no. He's going to go to the Vikings. The Bears, he's going to go somewhere. He's going to be great. He's going to go to Miami and kill us, right? That's what we think all the time. And maybe it happened. It happened with Brett Favre. He retired. He went to the Vikings, goes to the NFC Championship game and all that jazz. Looks great. So who knows? Let me know in the comments what you think. Me, I'm about done with all this. I think no matter what it is, Aaron, you want to go? We want you to just, whatever it is, let's figure it out and get the hell out of here. I don't care if you go somewhere and be great. I don't care if you'd retire. I don't care at this point. And I'm not even an anti-Rodgers guy. I just think it's time. This is clearly not working. I think the team is kind of done with it. I think all the players are, they see. That said, I can't wait to hear what you say. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring the video, and I'll talk to you next time. As always, why not go Jets?